catching Rodriguez in the power form. Reversal. Hooks the leg here. This Rodriguez hooks the leg. 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MPWF WAR episode 15, live from YouTube. I'm your host as always, Dwayne James Johnny Feelgood, and we come to you from Mobile, Alabama, as we are close to the War Exclusive quick review MPWF Bloodlines. What a night of action we have scheduled for you this evening, folks. Our main event, a huge singles matchup between the Mr. Money in the Bank, Marcus Eagle, and the CAW World Heavyweight Champion, the one, Shane Carter. These two men have been going at it ever since MPWF Survivor Series, and now they're going to face each other one-on-one. Can Marcus Eagle get the leg up on Shane Carter, or will Shane Carter prove that Marcus Eagle is not a main eventer? Again, welcome once again here to Mobile, Alabama, ladies and gentlemen, for episode 15 of War. What an episode it was from Arena, Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, with brand new World Tag Team Champions in the Future Foundation. And now introducing first the General Manager of MPWF WAR, Brian Adams. And if I'm not mistaken, he's got a little special something round his waist, making his way to the ring here tonight. Brian Adams going to be scheduled for competition against Rohit Khan, the newest member of the Black Sun here tonight. Again, we saw that main event that's still scheduled for this evening as well, and so much more here on MPWF WAR, ladies and gentlemen. As well as Joey Eagle returns to action against Tony Sparxx. What a night it's going to be, folks, and I'm excited for it. Again, MPWF Bloodlines coming up for MPWF WAR, as well as Bound by Honor for the Annihilation brand. And standing in the ring there is Brian Adams, and let's hear what he has to say, folks. Big ovation here in Mobile for Brian Adams tonight with that brand new championship, it seems. And he says, Mobile, welcome to MPWF WAR, and trust me, we aren't going to be wasting time getting into the action, as the first War Click review is coming up, MPWF Bloodlines. And as you can see from the championship in my hand, I have a lot planned for this show. The divisional championships are the backbone of the MPWF, and I want to have the best divisions in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. Again, Brian Adams is not wrong, folks. The divisions are the backbone of this company. You build your way up through the divisions to get to the World Championship. And Brian says both the tag team and cruiserweight titles have main evented recent MPWF shows, which is amazing. But I wanted a division for the heavyweights. The North American CAW World title are on fire right now, and I want the other men in the division to have a goal, a championship to fight for. So at MPWF Bloodlines, I am introducing the MPWF European Championship, folks. For the first time ever, the European title comes exclusively to MPWF WAR, a heavyweight divisional title. And you can see it there, and what a beautiful looking championship it is, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Adams added more championships to the MPWF. And Adams says at Bloodlines, a 5-man gauntlet match will take place to crown the first ever MPWF European Champion. Competing in that match would be Big Brother Tony Sparxx, Matt Natural, Greg James, Wayne Level, and finally a new signing to MPWF WAR, the modern-day warrior, Tom Sawyer from the World Wrestling Future. These 5 men will fight to become the European champion. A huge announcement there. Tom Sawyer officially making his main roster debut, voted by the MPWF fans as the man they wanted to see show up for the MPWF. Brian Adams has made it happen. He's going to compete for the European title at Bloodlines. And he says, now I said I wasn't wasting any time tonight, and I'm not. Rohit, we've got an issue to settle, and we're going to do it right now. I worked with you, and the whole time you were with the damn Black Sun, I don't think I'll ever be able to repay what I've done to the MPWF, but what I can do is be a man and get to fighting. So bring your big ass out here, and let's scrap. Brian Adams calling out Rohit Khan here, ladies and gentlemen, with a huge announcement of the European title coming to the MPWF at MPWF Bloodlines. And Brian Adams wants our opening matchup of MPWF WAR to be his battle with Rohit Khan. And here we go. Rohit Khan is not going to run away from this challenge whatsoever, ladies and gentlemen. What an announcement it was when Rohit Khan revealed himself to be a part of the Black Sun, to be a part of Mason Gray's group. Again, folks, we are still dealing with the after effects of Mason Gray no longer having booking power in the MPWF. Some people believe that the Black Sun have become lost with no leader to guide them to salvation here on this brand. Well, Rohit Khan is going to guide himself down that path in this battle here with Brian Adams. Again, welcome to MPWF WAR, folks. What a way to start the show off. Thank everybody for the support on the core challenge. That has been humongous, ladies and gentlemen. Wrestling is absolutely crazy right now. I'm doing this commentary after Elimination Chamber. I'm not sure when this will arrive on YouTube, but what a nuts event that was. But we're now here in the world of the MPWF. As Brian Adams and Rohit Khan, these 2 big men going at it. And what a debut matchup this is for Rohit Khan on MPWF WAR against Brian Adams, the general manager, a former MPWF World Heavyweight Champion. So Brian Adams is going to put him to the test, and Brian Adams had to miss action, miss competition, thanks to Rohit Khan, as Adams dives off the top rope there with that double axe handle. Like I said, let's not forget again that European Championship being introduced at MPWF Bloodlines, and what a takedown there by Rohit Khan. Said still to come tonight, we haven't mentioned yet as well, we're going to hear from the North American Champion Lemar Goldman, as well as Women's Division action. We'll see Yushihari Itari versus the Women's World Champion Carmen the Carmichael. Carmela's going to want to get her hands on her twin sister. And we also have a 4-way matchup to determine who will be the final member of the ladder matchup for the women's title at Bloodlines. Like I said, all this and so much more here tonight. As Rohit Khan in full control of Brian Adams. Brian slowly getting to his feet, and again, Rohit Khan is going to be bigger, stronger, faster. And I want to say this too, Rohit Khan here at ringside without Kempachi, without Kivo, facing Brian Adams one-on-one here. And this is the first time we have ever seen Rohit Khan in a wrestling situation here. We know he's big, we know he's powerful, and we can see that he's dominant. But again, when Rohit Khan came into the Black Sun, when it was revealed, the Black Sun believed that Mason Gray was going to win at Survivor Series. They weren't expecting to lose this momentum. They weren't expecting for Mason Gray to no longer be here. So like I said, they're dealing with the ramifications of that situation at Survivor Series. Like I said, we're feeling those ripple effects everywhere across the entire Major Pain Wrestling Federation. As Brian Adams had a little bit of a fight back there, but Rohit Khan back in control once again. Rohit now sending Brian Adams to the ropes, and Adams couldn't even hang on there. Said Adams is not a full-time competitor anymore, and is feeling the effects of that here against Rohit Khan. And now Rohit Khan has Brian Adams down, and now, oh, what a gut buster there on the outside of the ring. And again, we'd like to thank you for continuing to support the MPWF. As I mentioned earlier, some of the shows have been taking a little bit of time to get out to YouTube. DJ's been very busy. We might even have to put some shows where they're not a premiere, where they just uploaded to YouTube. So You know, let me know if you guys are down with that, so we can get some of the action rolling and the footage out as we head to what I expect to be an amazing summer for the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. So we got the Welcome to YouTube show after the 2 exclusive click previews, the finals of the core challenge at that event. But Bryan Adams fights back with that headbutt there to Rohit Khan and a clothesline. And no, Rohit Khan reverses this one. And now, oh my word. Folks, that's a lariat. That ain't a clothesline. That's a lariat there by Rohit Khan with the cover here of Bryan Adams. And then near fall there. Except we just introduced the European Championship. Rohit Khan might be making a case to being a part of that match. But Bryan Adams with a big bull hammer right to the face there, dropping Rohit Khan. And Rohit Khan kicking out at 1. And the general manager trying to psych himself back up here. As again, Bryan Adams trying to show that, you know, he's no longer a coward like he was when he was Mason Gray. He's going to take the fight to anyone. Like I said, Rohit Khan especially, at his size and power, Bryan Adams, I mean, no slouch himself. He ain't no small man at all. As he dives all the way to the floor there with that double axe handle, Bryan Adams is going to prove that he still has what it takes, that he's still as tough as they come. And you heard what he said there. Bryan Adams still to this day doesn't believe that whatever he does will make up for how he treated in the situations he put the MPWF in. But all he can do is continue to atone for his actions. And again, that's going to be between Bryan Adams, the man upstairs, and the MPWF fans, if he has done enough to atone for what he did with Mason Gray. But I mean, he's doing a hell of a lot of it. And like I said here, I respect Bryan Adams as a competitor. I respect Bryan Adams as a general manager. Bryan Adams has put his hands on me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not forget that as well. So, you know, I even have my own reservations about Bryan Adams. But he's bringing the fight to Rohit Khan here. And this would be bad for Rohit Khan if he loses, as Bryan Adams is going to go for the waistline here. Waistline there by Bryan Adams. This move has made him win many championships in the MPWF. And Rohit Khan gets the shoulder up. And now he could be looking for that big, loaded up bull hammer to Rohit Khan, and he hits it. Big time bull hammer there by the general manager. Oh my word. Oh my God. Oh, Rohit Khan just kicked out. And not even a 1 count there, folks. Not even a 1 count. And now Khan has Bryan Adams up. Oh, what a suplex. What a suplex there by Rohit Khan to Bryan Adams. Powering out of that bull hammer. And now look at this here. Squeezing the life out of Bryan Adams. Oh my goodness, folks. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever seen Rohit Khan in the ring. See what he brings to the table here. And oh my goodness gracious me. What a pile driver there by Rohit Khan, and that's it. Rohit Khan winning his debut matchup in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation in impressive fashion. Beating a former world champion in Bryan Adams and the general manager of War here. Clean as a whistle. Look at that. That is going to be a force to be reckoned with, and Rohit Khan may have just said that the Black Sun ain't going anywhere yet here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. That MPWF WAR is still going to be the domain of the Black Sun. And oh, wait a minute, that's Kenpachi Toshihiro. What's he got in his hands there? Oh, he's got a microphone. And we saw the damage that Kenpachi Toshihiro did to Antonio Goldman last episode. And like I said, there's no Kivo here, but Toshihiro and Rohit Khan are bad enough. And with a headbutt there to Bryan Adams. And now there's that Toshihiro's side to Bryan Adams, and the Black Sun started to, wait a minute. Chris Champ coming to the ring here. And Champ there with a boot to Rohit Khan. And Chris Champ now going after Kenpachi Toshihiro. And now both up powerbomb. Both of these men cost Chris Champ the chance to be the number one contender for the North American Championship, and a bull hammer there by Bryan Adams taking out Toshihiro. And now Rohit trying to get back to save Toshihiro, but to no avail. And now Chris Champion gonna send Toshihiro to his man. And now Adam's grabbing the microphone here. And these two men standing tall over the Black Sun. And Brian says, if you guys want to continue this fight, then let's continue it. I'm just getting started in the ring again. So how about the two of you, Rohit and Kenpachi, take on me and Chris Champ at Bloodlines, folks. What an announcement that is there by the general manager. Bleeding and everything. Bleeding and everything. But Chris Champ and Brian Adams versus Rohit Khan and Kenpachi Toshihiro at MPWF Bloodlines. Oh, it's going to be a hell of a fight. Like you said, Brian Adams ain't backing down. That man's got blood coming out of his eye. Chris Champ's never met a fight he didn't like, folks. But again, what a way to start off MPWF WAR, folks. Again, here, remember to subscribe and ring that bell for the notifications for us at MPWF Wrestling right here on YouTube, as well as our secondary channel at MPWF Chairman, where you can see all Core Wrestling Global action, World Wrestling Future. Telling you right now, is a surprise here for the MPWF fans. There's going to be an episode of Core Wrestling Global arriving soon on the MPWF Chairman page, so you want to make sure that you check that out. But who has arrived in the building in his beautiful little sports car, the CAW World Heavyweight Champion, the one, Shane Carter, who will be in a Falls Count Anywhere matchup at MPWF Bloodlines and will compete against Marcus Eagle. But up next, we want to take a look at what Marcus Eagle did to Dr. Ice Jr. Folks, I think Dr. Ice Jr. is going to step away from the MPWF, folks, in the most respectful manner possible. And again, I think we should celebrate the career of Dr. Ice Jr. What an amazing career it's been here, and he deserves every bit of this ovation from the fans. Wait a second! Wait, that's Marcus Eagle! Oh, he just hit him with a right tooth! What the hell is this? Dr. Ice Jr. trying to step away from the MPWF, and Marcus Eagle with a bloodline! My God, the SOB with a bloodline to Dr. Ice Jr. What the hell is this all about, folks? Oh, I don't believe this at all. Marcus Eagle, who wouldn't fight Shane Carter head-to-head earlier tonight, has come out here and hit the bloodline of Dr. Ice. And mind you, while he wasn't looking, that's Chris Champ. And Marcus Eagle booking it. Coward. Utter coward. I don't know what's happened to Marcus Eagle, but he ain't like his father at all anymore. Chris Champ helping up Dr. Ice Jr. Chris Champ will compete up next in a number one contendership match for the North American title. And Marcus says this is why people don't take our generation seriously. So to lose it to us like you're supposed to, you steal our main events and dip. I am CAW World Champion material. Marcus Eagle is going through it right now. And again, I don't know if this was the right move. Attacking Dr. Ice Jr. whilst he was trying to say goodbye to the MPWF fans. Utterly despicable. Utterly despicable. And there he is. Mr. Money in the Bank, the leader of the generation of scum, Marcus Eagle, who will be competing tonight in the main event against Shane Carter. And you saw what he did to Dr. Ice Jr. as he was getting ready to leave the MPWF, but hang on a minute. Here he is backstage with his father, Joey Eagle, who will compete later tonight against Tony Sparxx. And Joey says, Marcus, I'm not going to tell you how to navigate your career. What you're attempting to do right now is what I did to become the messiah of the MPWF and World Heavyweight Champion. But as you know, I was successful. What I will tell you, son, is that you are putting a target on your back so big, I don't know if you're ready to handle it. If you poke the wrong bear, it will massacre you. Get sage advice from the father of the first son, Marcus Eagle. Marcus says, you see, Dad, what people need to realize is that I am the bear, and I have been poked for too long. I watched you run around messing with Mason Gray for almost 5 years, shattering our family and lives for what? I've seen how things work around here and what I need to do to become the world champion. I am already Mr. Money in the Bank. I will be the leader of a new generation. I can more than handle it. Underestimating me is going to be everyone's mistake. Joey says, like I said, son, I understand. Everyone would be a fool to underestimate you. And I know how good you are and how much potential you have. Just remember my words carefully. It doesn't matter how many bears you defeat. One is going to be bigger, badder, and is going to stop you. And Marcus Eagle needs to listen to those words very, very carefully. Because again, running around with him and Sakura Furukawa could end up bad for them. You piss off the wrong person, and it is night-night for you. But here we go, folks. 4-way action here tonight from the MPWF Women's Division. So we're taking 4 women from the Tag Team Division, and they have an opportunity to earn the 6th and final spot at MPWF Bloodlines in that ladder matchup for the CAW Women's World Championship. And introducing first, representing Strikeforce, is the young upstart Bahara Kadia, second-generation superstar, already won the Underground Women's Championship, former World Wrestling Future Women's Champion. She has had a hell of a career already here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. But again, in this ladder matchup, Carmichael will be the champion, and she'll be defending against her sister Carmella, as well as Yushihari Itari, as well as the Wolf Queen Morgan Stone, and Lady Izanami. But Izanami won't be in action tonight, as Izanami suffered a bicep injury in the previous episode, and Izanami will be back for MPWF Bloodlines. But what a chance here for Bahara Kadia to be in the mist with all those women here in this division. And here we welcome back to action, representing the Forgotten Smash and Bash, who are recovering from injuries from that brutal TLC matchup at the Survivor Series buy-in show, where they were able to pick up the win along with Morgan Stone against Izanami and the Tag Team Champions Nightmare Fuel. You know, Smash is going to be in this matchup looking to help out Morgan Stone, and again, big opportunity. If she could get to that matchup, she could become the Women's World Champion. No one expected the Forgotten to win the tag team titles when they returned to the MPWF, and they came straight out the gate and did that and shocked everyone. But again, a big opportunity here tonight. And you want to talk about an instigator, former CAW Women's World Champion representing the ATL, Lil Beast herself, with a big chance here in this matchup. And again, the ATL have been... they've been a damn nuisance. A damn nuisance to Nightmare Fuel, ladies and gentlemen. And one day, Nightmare Fuel's gonna get their hands on. Look at this here in the corner of the screen from MPWF Underground. A couple still shots of what they did to Nightmare Fuel. And again, the ATL holding the Women's Underground Championship have an opportunity to cash that in at any time on Underground against Nightmare Fuel, and have yet to do so. They just keep attacking them from behind, from the side, but never in front. Never in front. Now, one time, they're going to have to step in that ring, in that squared circle with Nightmare Fuel, folks, and it is not going to end well for the ATL. And again, it may not be all of Nightmare Fuel, but it's going to be one member of Nightmare Fuel, ladies and gentlemen. And there she is, the Machine Ingrid, one half of the Women's World Tag Team Champions. And then Ingrid came to MPWF WAR to reinvigorate her career with her aunt, to make herself get to another level before going after the Women's World Championship. And well, that might come early here, because the easy favorite for winning this matchup and then competing in the ladder matchup, and then if she gets into it, would be this woman right here, Ingrid. Former Intercontinental Champion, former Tag Team Champion, former World Wrestling Future Women's Champion, The only title that has eluded Ingrid here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation is that Women's World Championship, and she would love to climb up that damn ladder, rung by damn rung, as The Rock used to say, and pull down that belt and become the champion. So we would not have to say everything The Rock has to say. He's the final boss, folks. The Rock might show up in the MPWF and take over. You never know. Anything can happen. You gotta take it the way you see it, have it the way you want it, folks. But this ain't gonna be about no Rock. This ain't gonna be about no WWE. This is the MPWF. And we got ourselves a fatal four-way women's matchup, ladies and gentlemen. One fall to the finish. And Ingrid, oh my lord, going straight after Little Beast. And we ain't surprised by this at all, folks. As look at this. Bahara Kadia trying to get her a piece of Ingrid, and if I was Bahara Kadia, I would step to the side, stay away from Ingrid. I don't want nothing to do with her whatsoever. I would stick to Smash, and I would figure out how to win that way, because Ingrid is a one-woman wrecking crew right now, and Smash trying to get a cheap shot there at Ingrid. Oh my goodness, a step-up punch or forearm. You can take that the way you see it, have it the way you want it to Lord Beast. So now we got action all over the ringside area, in the ring here. And all the referee can do is just stand right in the semicircle there in the middle of the ring and just watch the action and hope and pray he can call for a pinfall here. But again, what a way to start off MPWF WAR. Rohit Khan with the victory over Brian Adams, but in doing that, we find out that it's going to be, oh my goodness, so he was on Molly go around up the top rope there by Smash to Bahara Kadia. But as I was saying, we're going to find out it's going to be Chris Champ and Brian Adams versus the Black Suns, Rohit Khan and Kenpachi Toshihiro at MPWF Bloodlines, as well as the European Championship will be on the line for the first time in a gauntlet matchup. And now these women here definitely bending or exercising the lenient disqualification rules in a fatal four-way matchup. As Ingrid, now a dangerous woman with her bare hands, just smashed that kendo stick over the back of the head of Little Beast. And again, I don't understand the strategy here. I'm going to need some help from the MPWF fans to figure out what the hell the ATL are doing pissing off Nightmare Fuel this much. Like, are they hoping that they get so emotional that they make a mistake? But honestly, that's worse. Like, okay, you hold the tag team championships, but then murder, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be doing this here. So Little Beast was swinging and missing. That's how hard she got hit in the head with that kendo stick just now. And Little Beast, though, has Ingrid on the top turnbuckle here. And oh my god! Little Beast showing why she's a former Women's World Champion. Without athleticism there, and Ingrid. Referee took a little too long to get down for the pinfall cover. And oh, a spear there. And it's Ingrid not even paying attention to the cover going on the other side of the ring. And finally, and a net breaker there to Smash. So what a tag team matchup we saw in this past episode of MPWF Underground before Nightmare Fuel and Strike Force. Strike Force put up a hell of a fight and effort against the Nightmare Fuel. And now look at this here. All four of these women just throwing moves at each other. Big time here. Look at that combination there by Ingrid to Smash. And a clothesline. Look at this. Oh my word. Look. Ingrid going MMA style on Smash. And Bahara Kadia here with a ripcord dropkick to the face there, a Little Beast. Some multi-person action matches is always crazy. And now wait, oh my god! Little Beast went for a springboard moonsault. And again, a springboard moonsault to John Cena. There was no one there. As that always shot to the midsection there by Little Beast. And oh my gosh. And now Little Beast finding Ingrid here. And now Little Beast showing no fear here to Ingrid. Look at this debris of a broken kendo stick already on that side of the ring. The table's off and out. Wait, oh my gosh. Bahara Kadia dove out there as well. That's it, folks. This is Pandemonium, ladies and gentlemen. P-A-N-D-E-N-O-I-U-M. Pandemonium, ladies and gentlemen. And please don't spell check that. That's now. Wait a minute. So again, this action breaking down completely here. None of these 4 women are inside the ring right now. It's Bahara Kadia going after Ingrid. Smash there with Lil Beast. And what a right hand there by Bahara Kadia. And now, oh, what a ripcord clothesline to Ingrid. And now, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Lil Beast has Smash in that powerbomb position here. And what does Lil Beast go for? But no, Smash going to fight back here. And again, the referee cannot count any of these women out. Just has to allow this to go until we can find a winner. And oh, wow. Kadir in control. And now Lil Beast looking underneath the ring for another weapon. And Lil Beast there with the steel chair here. Smash with a net breaking there to Bahara Kadir. Get all of this, all these 4 women fighting for the opportunity to be a part of the ladder matchup at Bloodlines. And there is the one-winged angel by Ingrid to the floor there on Bahara Kadir. Sorry, on Smash, I should say. And now, wait a minute now. Lil Beast going after Ingrid. And these 2 women now fighting against each other. Slowly becoming bitter rivals here on MPWF WAR. And now, again, the Ingrid and Lil Beast fighting up the ramp here. And now, wait a minute, look at this. There's Helga and 6 fighting as well, ladies and gentlemen. Like we said, these 4 women do not like each other at all. And this is the battle here for the Women's World Tag Team Championships. And it is breaking down here in this opportunity to go to Bloodlines for the Singles Women's World title. And now, wait a minute there. Oh, wait, Helga just got dropped by 6. And I don't think Ingrid realizes. As Ingrid tried to choke the life out of Lil Beast. And meanwhile in the ring is Bahara Kadir paying attention here. And now, wait a second. Roll up here by Smash. Smash to win this matchup. To go to the ladder matchup. Bloodlines and no. Bahara Kadir getting the shoulder up at the last second here. And now, round the waist lock again. And now, oh, beautiful suplex there by Smash. And again, I'd like to see this tag team matchup between Strikeforce and the Forgotten. But Bahara Kadir now, oh my goodness, grabbing it by the throat. And again, it is fair game for either of these 2 women right now. What a kick to the midsection there. And oh, Shining Wizard by Smash, and Smash signaling for the end off the Shining Wizard of Bahara Kadir. And oh, Kadir just gets the shoulder up. And Smash now frustrated. Again, hitting a amazing finishing maneuver in the Shining Wizard. But it wasn't able to end this one. As now Kadir on that top rope in that precarious position. Kadir fights back though. And now kick to the midsection here. And now Bahara has her up here. And there's a riptide. Bahara Kadir should go for the cover here, but she's not. Bahara Kadir not going for the cover, going to the top rope here. Signaling for something big off the top rope, and oh my word! A shooting star press off the top rope by Bahara Kadir, and that is all she wrote. And this incredible year for Bahara Kadir continues, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this here. Shooting star press would make Lethal Mathematics jealous with that off the top rope. That impact was absolutely crazy, and Bahara Kadir scores the victory, and she will be the 6th woman in the ladder matchup at MPWF Bloodlines, folks. Huge moment here for Bahara Kadir. And now we take a look at it here. Itari, Kadir, Carmen, Carmela, Izanami, and Morgan Stone. It sounds like a DMX song, ladies and gentlemen, but it's going to be a ladder matchup for the CAW Women's World title as we are backstage here with the Eclipse and Brian Adams. And the general manager says, before we make this decision, I just want to make sure you're completely okay with it. Eclipse, I would love to keep you on MPWF WAR. But wait, what does he mean by that? The Eclipse says, I understand and appreciate that, but with Dr. Ice leaving and Nexus Gold splitting apart, I need to find my own path. Since the return I've been in a team, I'm a former world champion. I think the change of scenery to Annihilation will be exactly what I need. Now as for the man coming to war in my place, I think the fans and you will be happy. So, folks, it seems that the Eclipse is being traded to MPWF Annihilation. The question is, who is coming to MPWF War for the Eclipse? Adam says, well, good luck, Eclipse, and I agree. When the time is right to reveal who I traded you for, Carmen will be coming to a certain someone on the War roster. Well, folks, that's going to build some anticipation. Who is coming in the place of the Eclipse here on MPWF War, folks? And, oh, man. You think about all the people that have been leaving the MPWF, the people coming in through the Core Challenge, coming in through the World Wrestling Future, Tom Sawyer joining MPWF War. How has this man still done a job? That's what I want to know. How is Matt Natural still here? I don't think there's a single person on this planet that sees Matt Natural and goes, that's my guy. So what is he still doing here? He cannot pick up a victory. He needs to pick up a victory. I mean, hell, he's going to be in that global matchup for the European title at MPWF Bloodlines. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if Matt Natural was to walk away with the European Championship? Now, I love to say, DJ, I don't want to imagine that at all. Brian Adams fought his hardest to win that WrestleMania Championship and was almost close, but got foiled by Toro. Again, he's in action here tonight. Mobile, Alabama. And oh yes. Here comes the man that lives one life. The final level of the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. Mr. Wayne Level himself sent for singles competition here tonight. And what a matchup that Wayne Level had with Toro on episode 14 of War. A spectacular wrestling match between those two men, folks. Spectacular wrestling matchup. Wayne Level has been building in his switch to the heavyweight division here for the first time on the main roster and has an opportunity to be the first ever European champion at MPWF Bloodlines. And I know a man that like Wayne Level would love the opportunity to say that here. And wait a minute, Matt Natural now attacking Wayne Level here in his entrance. And Matt Natural trying to give himself a damn advantage here with a back suplex there to Wayne Level. Wayne Level trying to make his entrance here in Mobile, Alabama. And Matt Natural with the jump on him here. Now look at this. Now there's got to be some kind of rule against this. This is crazy that you can just go and jump someone before the bell rings, and then the bell rings and it's just good to go. Shouldn't that be like a 10-minute break? Like you got to come back out here, give that man some time? I mean, Wayne Level is not the type to want time for that. He's going to want to get his hands on Matt Natural. But I'm just saying here, I don't know if I agree with the rules, as he went for that spin kick he usually hits. And oh, big chop there by Matt Natural. Kick to the midsection here. And now Matt Natural has Wayne Level up, and what a gut buster there by Matt Natural. So, I don't know, we're going to start calling him the Mac. The Mac says, the Mac for the European title. Oh man, misses though. And now, oh, what a drop kick. The Mac says, I just got my teeth knocked out by Wayne Level as Level went for that high-risk move. And it did not pay off there in a front-face bulldog by Matt Natural. And again, we talked about with that European title, Brian Adams wanting to bring in a divisional championship for the heavyweight division. He wants to increase the cruiserweight title, the tag team championships. Again, the tag team titles main evented. Tremendous main event match for the tag team titles. If you have not seen it, once this is done, head to our YouTube channel to see it, as well as the Survivor Series buy-in show, the cruiserweight title main evented. So now here an opportunity here for these men with the European Championship as we go into the major singles titles, the North American and MPWF World title, as now Matt Natural fighting back. Level though with a big fist. And Wayne Level there with a hurricane run off the top rope to Matt Natural. And Level now telling the fans that this is it. This is it. As Wayne Level now with that future shock DDT there to Mac Natural. And Wayne Level could be looking for the hidden blade. He wasn't able to hit it on Toro last episode, but he will be able to hit it on Mac Natural here tonight. And boom! Wayne Level, my word, what a move that is. And Level with the cover. Oh my goodness, folks. I'm telling you right now, Wayne Level, by the end of this year, is going to be in the most prominent position on MPWF WAR. This man has been building momentum after momentum after momentum. He comes up, he don't quit, he don't complain, he don't cry, why nothing. Wayne Level comes out and he just stacks wins, baby. He just stacks wins. An unfortunate loss to Toro last episode, and right back with the win, bounce back as Wayne Level. And that's exactly what you have to do here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. If you want to get to the top, you gotta stack win on win on win, baby. That's how you win. That's how you get to the top. And now wait a minute. Greg James here. Wait, who the hell left that chair on the floor? Somebody left the chair on the floor. Greg James now. Who will also be in the European title gauntlet matchup. And MPWF Bloodlines drops Wayne Level there with the steel chair. The righteous of the MPWF. The man who took Reese Bobby out of action when Reese Bobby's neck bounced off the apron. And now Greg James here. Gonna try and snap that neck off here of Wayne Level. Greg James defeated El Negro Maxima last episode in an impressive showing. And now, oh my God, what a move that is there by Greg James. Greg James sending a message here to not just Wayne Level, but the rest of the MPWF that he is going to be the European champion at MPWF Bloodlines. Take a look at this here. That suplex cutter there by Greg James. And listen to this crowd here, not happy about it at all. A rough night, minus the victory for Wayne Level, attacked in his entrance, attacked after the matchup. So Wayne Level is the type of person that does not forget and will not forget come MPWF Bloodlines, folks. But again, look at the condition Greg James is in. Greg James looks better than I've ever seen him, and he could be the European champion at MPWF Bloodlines, folks. But again, for more updates of the MPWF, don't forget to follow us on Twitter /X at MPWF 2013, as well as our Discord page. The Discord link will be in the description below. There you can talk to MPWF fans and see the hashtags of War, Annihilation, the Core Challenge, you name it, ladies and gentlemen. But again, we're going to continue this action here on MPWF WAR. Oh, wait a second. Wait a damn minute here, folks. That's Dr. Rice Jr. And wait a second. Harry Prince was throwing t-shirts out to the fans whilst I was talking there. And Dr. Rice Jr. says, hold on 1 second, Harry. Before we move on with the show, I have some things I need to say. It's true, I'm going to be stepping away from the MPWF. It's time for a new generation here. The break is something I need. But like I said last episode, this is not retirement. You might see me in Japan. You might see me in Mexico. Maybe there's an evil presence in the King of the Indies. You never know. But after last episode, I clearly have some unfinished business. A fired up Dr. Rice Jr. here tonight. He says, Marcus Eagle, I heard you talking to your father earlier tonight about poking a bear. My man, this is a bear you don't want to poke. You want to be a main eventer so badly, huh? Then I'm giving you the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm challenging you to a match at MPWF Bloodlines. This will be my last match in the MPWF for the foreseeable future. If you're ready for the main event, you'll beat me. If not, the boys will need someone to warm up catering. Dr. Rice Jr. just told you to put the fries in the bag there, Marcus Eagle. Oh my word. Marcus Eagle was competing in the main event tonight and getting disrespected here by Dr. Rice. But wait a second. Marcus Eagle now going to respond here to Dr. Rice Jr. the challenge for MPWF Bloodlines for Dr. Rice Jr.'s last match in the MPWF for the foreseeable future. But wait a minute, that's not Marcus Eagle. That's Sakura Furukawa, the harlot of the MPWF. Jezebel, harlot, slacker, you name it, take it the way you see it, have it the way you want it. Sakura Furukawa, not a good individual, not a good human being, folks. Is very cunning, very deceptive, very talented, very talented in the ring. But the way she treats these MPWF wrestlers is insane. She says, Mr. Rice, I will be speaking on behalf of my Marcus tonight because if you weren't aware, he is busy getting ready for his main event match against the CAW World Heavyweight Champion Shane Carter, which, if correct me if I'm wrong, you couldn't beat. So of course my Marcus accepts your challenge for MPWF Bloodlines. So Sakura accepted on behalf of Marcus Eagle. So she is a witch, ladies and gentlemen. And Dr. Rice says, good. Just remember, little girl, running your mouth for Marcus is only going to get him into more trouble. We'll see what he's made of at MPWF Bloodlines. As for you, you better watch your mouth as well. Some lady on this roster is going to humble you real quick, and I, for one, will grab a front row ticket to see it happen. And it could, folks. Someone someday is going to put Sakura Furukawa in her place. I hope it's Sarah Southside, but hey, hands up. But we now know that it's going to be Dr. Rice Jr. in his last match in the MPWF for the foreseeable future of Bloodlines against Mr. Money in the Bank, Marcus Eagle. What a huge announcement that is. What a night it's been already, folks. I don't know if I'm ready to say goodbye to Dr. Rice Jr. in the MPWF yet, but sometimes a man's got to do what he's got to do, and he's allowed Marcus Eagle to ultimately prove himself here tonight. Here tonight at Bloodlines. But again, like we mentioned here, still to come, our main event of the evening, Marcus Eagle versus the CAW World Heavyweight Champion, Shane Carter. What a fight it's going to be, what a main event matchup. And as far as I remember, a first time matchup between these two. Correct me if I'm wrong, folks. And here are the Super Sparxx brothers, Ryan and Tony Sparxx, and Ryan says, you know, I'm getting a little sick of the gimmick infringement. The only main event here, the only main event that matters is me, Ryan Sparxx. Have we all forgotten that I pinned Jamie Emo, Court Wrestling Legend at Survivor Series? Have we all forgotten that I pinned Ivan Volkov to become the new MPWF World Champion? Have we forgotten that I defeated Shane Carter for the MPWF World Championship? All these things are true here by main event Ryan Sparxx. He says, Marcus, people are doubting you as a main event talent? Well, join the goddamn club. The difference is that I have done everything there is to do in the MPWF, and yet people think I'm going to be a jobber fodder for Joey Eagle's return click review match. Oh, look at Joey. He's in the best shape of his life. Joey wants one more run really bad. Not at my damn expense. Not at my expense. Look at what I did to Jamie Emo. A very fired up promo here by Ryan Sparxx tonight. He says, I didn't just beat him physically. Look at the way he walked out the building. I destroyed him mentally, forever crossing me. Joey Eagle, you're in my way to the top of MPWF WAR Bloodlines. I will destroy you physically and mentally as well. And I go for everyone else on this roster. I am the hero you need, but the way you people have treated me, you don't deserve me. No, Tony, tell him why you're the man. Man, Ryan Sparxx on fire here tonight, folks. On fire. Tony says, of course, Ryan, because it's a family business, and I'm Big Brother Tony, soon to be the first European champion in MPWF history. Tonight, after I'm done mollywopping Joey Eagle, people are going to look back at it as a preview to what you'll do, what I'll do to Mac Natural, Greg James, Wayne Level, and especially that debuting punk Tom Sawyer. The family is the standard, and baby, the family business is good. Folks, the Sparxx brothers were magic on the microphone tonight. They are ready for action as Tony Sparxx will meet Joey Eagle later this evening. But the personal matches continues here tonight, folks. Yushihari Itari was robbed of the CAW Women's World Championship at Survivor Series. She thought she was facing Carmichael, only for us to realize that she was twin magic by Carmichael that led to her becoming the CAW Women's World Champion. Last episode, Itari demanded this matchup here with Carmichael, and here we go, folks. One-on-one action coming up next. Meredith Grey not in the slightest worried about what Carmichael thinks about this matchup. Yushihari Itari is going to get about 15 minutes of free opportunity to put some hands, to drop some paws on the CAW Women's World Champion tonight on War. And I feel horrible for Itari. Winning her first matchup at WrestleMania in her history in the MPWF, to have that title run cut short by the shenanigans of Carmichael. But then Itari can rectify it not only here tonight, but in that 6-woman ladder matchup at MPWF Bloodlines. Again, receiving a huge ovation as ever, there's a legend and future Hall of Famer of the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. Again, I'm going to say it, I always say it whenever I heard Sasha Fierce come to the ring, they're my picks for this year's Hall of Fame. But not to mention that, if you're an Annihilation fan, Sasha Fierce will battle Justice Fitzgerald for the Women's World Championship on Annihilation, so make sure you tune into that when it comes out to YouTube. But here comes the Women's World Champion of War, the CAW Women's World Champion. I'll tell you what though, no matter how much we dislike Carmichael, that is pure superstar aura we're seeing here in her entrance. Carmichael has really turned into one of the most dastardly women in MPWF history. Not just modern history, in MPWF history. What she has done to assist her, preventing her from getting to that championship, has been downright egregious. Borderline, actually beyond borderline treason. I was going to say borderline treason. It is sacrilegious what she has done to her sister. And like I said, one time soon, it is going to end very poorly for Carmichael. And that time soon might be right now, as Itari, who is usually respectful, ain't being respectful here tonight. So I cannot believe what we saw at Survivor Series. That is still surreal, what took place in Survivor Series. Let's say Carmichael, Women's World Champion. It's still hard to believe here, folks. Oh man, Itari has Mobile, Alabama fired up, ladies and gentlemen. Fired up. Carmichael may wish that she had never pissed off Yushihari Itari in this battle, because she is getting dog walked right now here, folks. Yushihari Itari is dragging Carmichael down Boulevard Avenue, across street, all the way down through I Just Got My Ass Whooped Crescent by Yushihari Itari, as there is a release German suplex there. Oh my goodness. And what a kick to the face there. Carmen slowly getting to her feet, trying to catch her bearings here, but it ain't no good. And a knee right there, taking her all the way to the floor. Hey, this has been some fast-paced action here tonight on MPWF War. And now, reversal there, Carmichael desperate here. And now, Itari going right into the steel steps. And I don't know if it was a knee or if it was her arm that went to the steps. But either way, a bad landing there. And now, what a splash there by Carmichael. Carmen now gonna let this count go out. She's going, I don't need to pin Yushihari Itari. I gotta defend this championship in a ladder matchup with Bloodlines. I ain't concerned by all of that. And now, oh, what a kick to the spine there. And now, oh, go for the splash, but Itari moving out the way. So we found out earlier tonight that Bahara Kadia will join these women in that ladder matchup. Or a right hand there though by Carmen the Carmichael. And now, oh, face first goes Itari. So Izanami, he will be back at MPWF Bloodlines, not here tonight. We miss Izanami dearly here on MPWF WAR. Hoping she can get better, get that bicep ready to go. Now, look at these right hands here. As now Carmen Carmichael in control ever since that shot to the steel steps here. And yeah, I think it was the knee, as now Carmen the Carmichael got a picture perfect tequila sunrise on Yushihari Itari here. Slowing the pace down of this matchup. Itari fighting back there and a boot right to the face. And now Itari there with a clothesline. And another clothesline dropping down the champion. And now, oh, what a savant kick right to the face. And Itari now gonna go, wait, thought she's gonna go to the top rope. But no, look at this here. Still bringing innovative offense is Yushihari Itari. And Itari up the top rope and an elbow right to the lower spine of Carmen the Carmichael as she goes for the cover here to win this matchup. And now Carmen gets the shoulder up. Carmen now rolling to the outside of the ring, trying to get a breather away from a overzealous Yushihari Itari. And now, oh my goodness. And now Itari has Carmen up. And now, oh my gosh, what a slam there. A driver to the floor. And Itari breaking it up. Like I said, she definitely ain't beating Carmen the Carmichael by count out. It's going to be by pinfall only. Maybe submission. She might put that cattle mutilation on and wrench back to like Kingdom Come on Carmen the Carmichael. No. Carmen's tough though. You might not like her, but she's tough. And now look at this here. Go for that arm bar. And now trapping the leg at the same time here. The only thing on the mind of Yushihari Itari is hurt to Carmen the Carmichael. But Carmen beautifully reversing out of that. And Carmen out, what a big right hand there to Itari. And now she's got her up and what a back suplex on her head. What a back suplex there by the champion. Carmen now dragging Itari hair first to the ropes. And now, wait a minute, going to that knee. Going after that knee is Carmen the Carmichael. Like I said, those steel steps did damage. Those steel steps did some damage to Yushihari Itari. And now Itari down. Oh my goodness. And Carmen now feeling real confident with herself here in this matchup. Itari looking at favoring that leg. Now that is not good to be injured with that kind of, to have that kind of injury in a ladder matchup. The referee counting down here. And now wait a minute here. Wait a damn minute. Oh my god. And yeah, that's going to do damage. You see Itari immediately grabbing that left knee as Carmen the Carmichael stomped it all the way to the floor. Referee had a 6 count. Yushihari Itari having to use the steel steps here. And now, oh, what a DDT. And now Carmen yelling in the face of Itari, saying, I've already beaten you. And now here, Russian leg sweep. And now look at this, roll through. And now look at these strikes here by Carmen the Carmichael. And now again, gonna go right back to that tequila sunrise one more time here. And now look at this. Itari crying out in pain. Crying out in pain here. Man, this crowd is relentless. They do not like Carmen the Carmichael at all. As Itari fights back. This sold-out crowd here in Mobile, Alabama. And oh, there's a Kinshasa and falls into the cover. Itari with everything she has left into the cover. And oh, man, what a matchup this is, folks. Episode 50 of MPWF WAR. Yushihari Itari versus Carmen the Carmichael. In an incredible wrestling matchup. And now Itari fighting off of one leg. Off of one leg here. And now wait a minute now. Oh. Kicking her off of her. And now neck breaker there by Carmen the Carmichael. And she landed badly there on the floor. And now wait a minute. Oh wait, the championship is there. Wait a second. And oh, Carmen had enough of this matchup. Carmen had enough of this matchup. And oh, what a boot to the face. And oh, the referee here stopping Carmen the Carmichael. And you need to. Carmen the Carmichael, we know what she could do. What kind of assaults that she could give to people. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, there's her sister. And oh, wait a second. Carmella getting this on. Come on, Carmella. This rivalry is hitting a boiling point. It is overflowing here. Said Carmella shaved all her hair off so that you would never make that mistake again. That you would never confuse her for her sister. And now wait a minute now. Look at this. Carmen trying to fight back to escape her sister and going over the barricade. And oh God, these two women are going to destroy each other. This family bond is completely broken between the Carmichaels. And they are brawling through the arena here in Mobile, Alabama. And now look at this. Carmen running away from her sister. Oh my goodness, folks. And wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Morgan Strong dropping Carmella. Carmella chasing after her sister. Meets Morgan right in the entranceway in the back. And now Carmella face first. And the Wolf Queen now. Oh my God, has Carmella up for the high boot as she drops her. And Morgan Stone says, sweetheart, that CW Women's World Championship is coming back home with me. Your sister is a you-know-what, but she's a smart one. I need to make an impact around here. I need to prove that I am not to be messed with, to be feared. Looks like you're going to have to wait a little longer for revenge. Morgan Stone sending a message to every woman in this matchup and specifically targeting Carmella Carmichael to send that message. And now what, folks? Now look at this. Zeus, the challenger for the world title at Bloodlines, is meeting with the general manager, and Zeus says, I came to give you fair warning that I'm going to crush Shane Carter tonight. After MPWF Bloodlines, I will be your CW World Heavyweight Champion. The main event means nothing if I am not in it. Now, this crowd here is hot right now. They are not happy with Morgan Stone, not happy with Carmen the Carmichael, and they certainly don't want none of Zeus here right now. Adam says, usually I would threaten you and tell you how it's a bad idea to get involved in the main event tonight, but let's face it, no one's going to stop you but Shane Carter. At Bloodlines, you're going to be trapped in the building with him. You've pissed him off and pushed him to the edge. I hope you know what you're getting into, because I don't think it's going to go the way you want it to. Brian Adams here, telling Zeus that Shane Carter is just as pissed off, just as angry as you are, and it's going to be Falls Count anywhere at MPWF Bloodlines. Again, folks, continuing with our social media, to follow us on Instagram at MPWF Forever, where you can see sneak previews of videos that's going to be uploaded on the shows, as well as all kinds of action and pictures. But coming up next, we are going to introduce the brand new CAW World Tag Team Champions, the Future Foundation. Folks, it's time. Show you how I'm built, come a little closer, a lot of heartbeats. What an ovation. Like I mentioned earlier tonight, if you haven't seen this matchup, I'm telling you right now, when this show is done, episode 14 of War, that's all you're going to click in, MPWF War, episode 14 on YouTube, or go right down on our channel right now, MPWF Wrestling, and click it and see this phenomenal matchup that they had with the Blood Brothers in the main event in Mexico City, in Arena, Mexico. Ciudad de Mexico, folks. What a fight it was. And finally, after 3 years, Hector Rodriguez and Lethal Mathematics, the Future Foundation, have become the tag team champions of the world. So what a moment it was. So I don't know if these tag team titles have ever meant more here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. Listen to this. Listen to this. And that they do, folks. And that they do. It's not going to stop, ladies and gentlemen. This crowd here is showering the Future Foundation in respect. Incredible. And Hector says thank you so much for the support that you've shown us, and with all the respect to my brother Lethal Mathematics, thank you for never giving up on me. The last episode was the greatest start of my MPWF career. I got to share the room with my brother in front of my people and in front of all of you watching around the world, and became the CAW World Tag Team Champions. Yes, they did, folks. Yes, they did. What an insane reaction. Hector says, our confidence is an all-time high. So what is next for the CAW World Tag Team Champions, the Future Foundation? It's simple, really. We're going to prove that we're the greatest tag team in MPWF history. It took us 3 years to finally win the tag team titles, and we're going to show the world that it was not a mistake, not a fluke. And we'll be sitting here along for the ride, ladies and gentlemen. Along for the ride. Lethal says, again, this is not as simple as we're going to face all comers and all challengers. You know damn well that's what the Future Foundation is going to do. But these titles mean everything. This means you are the best tag team in the world, the richest prize in our division. So we want to be in main event after main event after main event after main event after main event for the tag team titles, folks. Huge. Huge. Oh, wait a minute. There might be 2 men that have something to say against this. The former World Tag Team Champions. And there they are, Kevin and Dylan Frost, the Blood Brothers. What an incredible tag team. And I have to say that right now. One of the best tag team champions we have ever seen in MPWF history. They have been incredible. And like I said, these 2 incredible matches, WrestleMania, Arena Mexico for MPWF WAR episode 14. It has truly been art to see these 2 teams go to war. See these 2 teams battle for the tag team titles. And again, they gotta respect each other. They gotta respect each other. And Dylan says, so far we've only had 2 matches, and they've already been both legendary. You have pushed us like no team has, unless last episode you actually defeated us. For For that, you have our respect. That's what it's all about, folks. That's what it's all about. Kevin says, wait, hold on just a minute. I think my brother is getting a little ahead of himself. You haven't earned my respect yet. Hector, I'm looking you right in the eye when I tell everyone gets lucky once. Our last episode was your night. I hope you bought a lottery ticket. The both of you may be legends of this company, but you ain't close to the best tag team in the world. We've been holding it down for years. One night doesn't change that. Kevin Frost really has it in for Hector Rodriguez. And Hector says, you know what, Kevin? You're right. We can't prove we're the best for one night. The Blood Brothers have held this division down for a long time. So how about Lethal and I finish this saga with you guys? How about we put everything to rest at MPWF Bloodlines? You see, this time, Kevin, I'm challenging you. The Blood Brothers have won one match, and the Future Foundation have won one as well. Let's settle this rubber match in best 2 out of 3 falls at MPWF Bloodlines and take my damn money, folks. Take my damn money. 2 out of 3 falls between the Blood Brothers and the Future Foundation. And Kevin Frost says, Hector, hold on to them World Tag Team titles real tight because at Bloodlines, we're taking them back. You're on. Oh my word, ladies and gentlemen. 2 out of 3 falls for the World Tag Team titles. And Dylan Frost not leaving just yet, staring down the Future Foundation. It's the rubber match, the end to this saga at MPWF Bloodlines. Who is the best tag team in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation? Oh man, it's going to be epic. It is going to be epic. So coming up first here, we have Caleb Frost, and the description here says Caleb Frost is also known as the Warhawk Mohawk Machine and is the son of Kevin Frost, former CAW World Tag Team Champion, and he started his journey as a wrestler a year ago, determined to prove himself as he pushes his limits every time he enters the ring. He has an MMA background and looks to take down his opponent after opponent after opponent, and to be able to achieve what no other of the Frost brothers or the Frost family members have been able to accomplish. And he's the first third-generation wrestler in his family, and he's going to prove that he's the best there is, and he is the uncrowned GOAT. So this man is putting it out there already, ladies and gentlemen, that he is looking to dominate in not just the Major Pain Wrestling Federation, but all of core wrestling, and not to mention the fact he already has family members in the MPWF. Do you think Caleb Frost has what it takes to move forward here in the core challenge? Coming up next here, we have the Dragonheart, and we already know that his style is he's a high-flying and a striker, and he wants to be cheered by the MPWF fans. His real name is Gerardimus Prime, and his backstory includes he's the son of the Destroyer, Rodimus Prime, and the Dragoness, Felicia Prime. Gerardimus Prime, known as the Dragonheart, was trained by some of the greatest wrestlers of all time, including Jushin Thunder Liger, Ultimo Dragon, Sin Cara, Rey Mysterio Jr., his idol, and more importantly, his grandmaster, the late, great Eddie Guerrero. So this guy has a lot to bring to the table, and he's been preparing for an opportunity like this for a long time. And with those people training you, that means you're a bad man. So folks, do you believe Dragonheart has what it takes to move forward in the core challenge? Up next, we have a man who has a song for his description, folks. Billy Vallon Billy Valentine walking up the street. Oh, Billy Valentine. He says, don't let his pure sexual magnetism fool you. He is a technician in the ring and a master of mind games, and when he's done with you, you'll be left sweating, tied up, and singing his name. This guy is definitely more along the lines of a Jason Holiday or a beautiful Bobby Martin Kyle, but could add a certain wrinkle to the core challenge. Do you see yourselves voting for Billy Valentine in the core challenge? And finally, our last participant, known as the Gunner, born and raised in Alliance, Ohio. The Gunner was drawn to the gritty, dark side of life from a young age. Raised in a rough neighborhood, he was always fascinated by guns, military history, and the power they represented. After a brief stint in amateur boxing and MMA, he found his true calling in professional wrestling, where he could combine his love for combat with his dark persona. With a reputation of being ruthless and unpredictable, the Gunner quickly made a name for himself in the wrestling world, becoming a terror in the ring and a master of mind games, folks. So there you have it, man. That's the Gunner. Will he have what it takes? And there, folks, is the semi-finalist for the core challenge. But as we want to mention here, the Gunner unfortunately unable to compete in the core challenge. We thank you for it. We encourage you to follow him on social media. But replacing him will be the third place member of his bracket, which is Lance King. So Lance King now has moved up to join the semi-finals along with Caleb Frost, the Dragonheart, and Billy Valentine, ladies and gentlemen. I will be revealing the semi-final matches on MPWF Annihilation. But look at this confrontation backstage. The Future Foundation, the Sparxx brothers, and Ryan says congratulations are in order, boys. The Future Foundation is riding high once again. The World Tag Team titles look good on both of you guys. I'm proud of you. I know you boys are proud of how I took out Jamie Emo, of how I'm dealing with Joey Eagle, and when I eventually will become the CAW World Heavyweight Champion. Ryan Sparxx, also a member of the Future Foundation, has been split apart from his brothers for a bit here. And Tony says the tag team titles do look good on you guys, but I think they will look better on us. Ryan, imagine you as CAW World Champion in one half of the tag champs, and me as European Champion in the other half of the tag team champions. We would be the real two-man power trip. Now wait a minute here, Tony Sparxx could be muddling up an issue here with the Super Sparxx brothers and the Future Foundation. And Lethal says, Ryan, I'm gonna keep it real with you because you're my boy. What you did at Survivor Series to Jamie Emo wasn't cool. The way you're acting isn't cool. Take it from me, this ain't the path you want to travel down. He's your brother, but he's a bad influence. You earned a lot of respect from everyone, and you're throwing it down the drain messing with Tony. Do the right thing against Joey Eagle. Well, Lethal here, being as honest as he can with his boy Ryan Sparxx. And Ryan here just looking Lethal right in the face. And Tony says, come on, Ryan, let's go. Then Tony Sparxx to compete up next here against Joey Eagle. But again, that's some food for thought here. And oh, wait a minute, Sakura Furukawa again. And she says, I think a deal can be arranged. You might be a little older for our cause, but the damage you could cause for us would be immense. And we would provide you with the backup you might potentially need. Think about what I've said to you. I'm in no rush for an answer. Well, who is Sakura Furukawa talking to, folks? We know she's been messing with Phoenix Oscuro as well. Oh, wait a minute. Kevin Frost? Kevin Frost? Is this going to have something to do with the tag titles of Bloodlines? But again, we can't ponder that at the moment as we get ready for this huge singles matchup here. And there is Big Brother Tony representing the Super Sparxx brothers. I know he's going to bring out his brother, main event Ryan Sparxx, who will go one-on-one with Joey Eagle at MPWF Bloodlines. But tonight it will be Tony versus Joey. And again, as ridiculous as the Super Sparxx brothers can be, this entrance is always legendary. And it's always cool to see the Super Sparxx brothers come into the ring together as well. But what about that confrontation there with the Future Foundation? We know how close Ryan has gotten with the Future Foundation, with Lethal and Hector Rodriguez. And again, is the the partnership with his brother Tony going to impede on his friendship with the future foundation. But again, he's going to have to focus on the Messiah of the MPWF, Joey Eagle. And Tony, man, what momentum he could build here tonight if he's able to sneak out a victory against Joey Eagle. And Tony telling the crowd, bring it on, boo him, he don't care. There's not going to be any booing here in a second, folks. Get ready for it. And there he is. Not back as authority, not back as management, back as a wrestler. One more run for the Messiah of the MPWF. The leanest he has ever been to try and win the World Championship that he never won back here on YouTube in the MPWF. What an incredible story it is for Joey Eagle. For everything he's dealt with, everything he's gone through with Mason Gray. Joey Eagle now looking to move back up the card to get a shot at the World Championship. And again, this is the pseudo number one contendership match of the Bloodlines between Joey Eagle and Ryan Sparxx. There's no doubt about it. The winner of that matchup will be next in line for the CAW World Heavyweight Championship here on MPWF WAR. A legend, a Hall of Famer, ladies and gentlemen, Joey Eagle. Here we go, Mobile, Alabama. Witnessing something special here tonight. Joey Eagle back in action once again. Look at the abs on Joey Eagle, folks. This man is cut right now. He is cut. Get a different look for Joey Eagle. Much more lean, and now Tony Sparxx gonna get right in Joey Eagle's face and eats a punch. Eats a punch for his troubles. Now you know that Joey Eagle too smart for that. There ain't gonna be no mind games. Now look at Tony Sparxx running down outside of the ring. Gonna wait by his brother and listen to this place, folks. What this does though, this allows Ryan to scout Joey Eagle. Again, not that Ryan Sparxx doesn't know what Joey Eagle does in the ring. You'd be silly to think that Ryan Sparxx has not spent his entire wrestling career paying attention to Joey Eagle matches, paying attention to his style. Ryan will never admit it, folks, but this is a dream matchup for Ryan Sparxx to be going one-on-one at a click-per-view with the Messiah of the MPWF, Joey Eagle. It'd be a dream match for anyone. Yeah, what we gotta hope is like that Joey Eagle don't pull a John Cena on us, folks, because that would be nuts. That would be nuts. As Tony Sparxx now going for that roll up there, and Joey Eagle grabbing the ropes, but look, you see, are rolling away. So this is gonna be the quickest Joey Eagle's moved in his career, being at this weight. Joey Eagle usually 265 pounds. Joey Eagle right now at a lean 225, ladies and gentlemen, and he looks phenomenal. And what a knee to the face. You think Joey Eagle could drop the other 20 pounds and mess around and challenge for the Cruiserweight title? You want to talk about a main event? That'd be a main event if I've ever seen it. It's not, oh, Tony with a boot to the face there of the Messiah. And now Tony going right to that leg. And again, let's not disrespect Tony Sparxx as well. Tony Sparxx is no slouch in the ring. Former hardcore and tag team champion respectively. Tony Sparxx has been very successful in the MPWF. The crowd reacted huge at the Royal Rumble when he returned. So he just ate a big clothesline there by Joey Eagle. I'll tell you what, the Royal Rumble last year was insane. Could you imagine what the Royal Rumble is going to be like for the MPWF this year? As Joey Eagle tattooing his fist on Tony Sparxx's face. Yeah, there's a lot to be excited for here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation coming up. And now, flapjack there. Tony Sparxx face first to the floor. Eagle now hooking that leg here on Tony. And Tony kick it out. And now look at that, Ryan Sparxx, man. Watching on here, watching his brother as Joey now with that shot to the lower back. And now Joey still got that strength and power as we can see there to Tony Sparxx. Now again, whipping Tony into the buckle. And now another flapjack there. Tony Sparxx needs to do something big here to get offense. Because Joey Eagle is showing that he's still got it and he's still cooking. Chef Boyard Eagle on the stove. And now again another. Look at these right hands here to Tony Sparxx. Tony Sparxx is getting. Who was that earlier tonight that said mollywop? Tony Sparxx said it. He's getting mollywopped by Joey Eagle right now. Now as he hooks that leg there, our big brother Tony looking for the victory, and Tony gets the shoulder up though. And Tony rolling to the floor, and that is wise. Now look at the confidence of Joey Eagle. Joey Eagle's not rushing to get Tony Sparxx. Joey Eagle knows exactly what he's doing. He has been in so many battles, so many wars. As Tony Sparxx goes face first there on the barricade. And now look at this here, submission hold, dragon sleeper there by Joey Eagle. Oh, and a knee there to the face, and another one. And that one rocked Joey. And now Tony Sparxx with that right hand. And now, what a reverse DDT there by Tony Sparxx. Big brother Tony coming back in this matchup here, and these kicks to the chest. Now Tony sends Joey off the ropes with that whip here. And now look at this here, beautiful combination there. Vintage Tony Sparxx in the ring now. Hooking that leg again. And again, nice combination there by Tony. Ryan willing his brother on, but Joey Eagle fighting back now. And now, wait a minute, Eagle got Tony Sparxx in a back suplex on that arm. And now, wait a minute here. Joey will go for a modified reverse figure 4 leg lock. Joey Eagle showing that he could still go submission for submission with the best of them here in the MPWF. Oh wait, Tony though fights back here. And what a big left hand there to Joey Eagle. Oh wow, another one. Sends Eagle to the buckle with a beautiful clothesline there by Tony Sparxx, hitting the one out of nowhere. And Tony just has to stay on Joey Eagle, and that might be the advantage he was looking for. Hanging Joey Eagle up on the ropes here. Could you imagine if Eagle was to lose here to Tony Sparxx tonight? That will put the whole one more run completely in question. I went for that boot Joey Eagle short there. And Eagle, a clothesline drop with Tony Sparxx again. Joey now throwing Tony back into the ring. And wait a minute, Tony gets sent back into the buckle again, and another big clothesline, and an elbow here by the Messiah of the MPWF. And now wait a minute, Joey Eagle going to the top rope here. Joey Eagle copying his sons. We know that Marcus and Christopher fly high off the top rope. Joey Eagle's going to copy them here with a big clothesline off the top. Joey Eagle looks excellent, folks, as he hooks a leg here on Tony Sparxx with the cover, and Tony gets the shoulder up again. And again, I think there's some people that thought Tony would have been down and out, but Tony Sparxx showing how tough he is. And superstardom kick out of nowhere. Superstardom kick out of nowhere by Tony Sparxx. And Tony floated to the cover here with the Messiah of the MPWF to pick Joey Eagle tonight. 2, and Joey gets the shoulder up. And Ryan is beside himself. He's got to be thinking to himself right now that superstardom kick ain't going to work. Tony wants a big here off the top rope. Joey gets to his feet and oh, he missed. The Jerry Lawler fist drop off the top rope. And our right hand and another one by Joey Eagle. And now whip reverse. Tony Sparxx back in control, but no, face buster off by Joey Eagle. And Eagle now could be looking for the spine buster here on Tony Sparxx. And now spine buster there by Joey Eagle. And you know what's coming next. You know what's coming next. Kick to the gut, and Joey Eagle's gonna go for the bloodline, and he hits it. The bloodline on Tony Sparxx for the victory. 2, 3, Joey Eagle returns, ladies and gentlemen. Tony fought, but Joey Eagle looked tremendous here tonight. The bloodline on Tony Sparxx, and that is all she said and wrote, right in the middle of the ring. Man, that's gonna feel good for Joey Eagle. And all that training he's been doing whilst he's been off has paid off here tonight. He looks incredible, folks. He looks incredible. Now with Ryan now, sliding to the ring, and Ryan with a cheap shot here. And I'll go for the Sparxx effect, but no reversal. Reversal, and Joey kicks to the midsection, goes for the bloodline. Oh no, Ryan Sparxx reverses. And Ryan Sparxx bailing here. Ryan trying to get a cheap shot on Joey Eagle. I think Ryan knew that wasn't going to work. Ryan just wanted to test Joey Eagle here tonight. But these two men will meet face to face at MPWF Bloodlines. And Joey says, come on Ryan, you can do better than that. You need to do better than that if you expect to beat me at Bloodlines. And Ryan Sparxx knows that, folks. He ain't stupid. He ain't stupid. He was testing Joey tonight. And Ryan says, you won't be so cocky at Bloodlines, Eagle. What a matchup it's going to be. Eagle and Sparxx, MPWF Bloodlines. But still to come on main event, Mr. Money in the Bank Marcus Eagle versus the CAW World Heavyweight Champion, the one, Shane Carter. It's been an incredible night thus far here in Mobile, Alabama, and it's going to get even more crazier, folks. But right now, we're going to head to the back with the world champion, Shane Carter. And Harry Prince says Shane up next. North American Champion Lemar Goldman will call out his father, but after that you will compete in the main event with Marcus Eagle. You have a lot to focus on. The Falls Count Anywhere match with Zeus, the potential that Zeus will interfere tonight, and regardless of how you feel about him, Marcus is as dangerous as ever while holding on to the Money in the Bank briefcase. You're very banged up. How are you managing all of this? And that's the question. Shane Carter has had no break since WrestleMania. And Carter says, Harry, I am the CAW World Heavyweight Champion. That's how and why I'm managing all of this. I didn't go through that war with Sean Stevens at WrestleMania to earn his respect, to earn all the fans' respect to give up, to complain about my injuries. This world title is the greatest thing in the world, but it's made me a marked man. Heavy is the crown, Harry, and only the one can carry it. Heavy as the crown is right for Shane Carter. He has matured a lot here in the last year in the MPWF. Carter says Zeus and Marcus think they understand, but they don't. Not by a long shot. I thought I understood back in 2022, but I had a lot to learn. Zeus is going to interfere tonight, and I welcome it. I'm about sick and tired of his big ass, and quite frankly, I'm tired of waiting till Bloodlines. As for Marcus, it's time to step your game up, son, because you are going to battle with a one, and I don't plan on losing to no one. Shane Carter sending a message here. Still to come on main event, but up next, we're going to hear from the North American Champion. here for a long time from Lemar Goldman, the North American champion. Because, quite frankly, we've seen some things happen to his father that he's just kind of let slip. And we also need to know is he gonna join the Black Sun? Again, crazy things have happened, as I've mentioned throughout this whole show. If you watch the Elimination Chamber, crazy things have happened. But Kivo hunted this man's skull to the hospital well over a year ago, and it honestly has changed Lemar Goldman's entire career trajectory and his entire personality. And again, Kivo is convinced that this man is going to be the next member of the Black Sun, and he's going to help them get to the next level. And I mean, if he is, it will. But like, he's the next big thing, damn it. But like, what does that mean, and what does it mean for the matchup with his father at Bloodlines? The true definition of Bloodlines for the North American Championship. But again, here's my speculation. Let's hear what the man has to say. And apparently the fans ain't having any of it when it comes to Lemar Goldman. Lemar says, so y'all want to know what's going on my mind? The next big thing, huh? You want to know what side he's on, huh? Firstly, the most important thing to understand is that I am a two-time North American champion, and that this gold belt ain't leaving my waist anytime soon. Secondly, is that MPWF Bloodlines, the clip per view, will truly live up to his name as I defend my North American title against my father, Antonio Goldman. And it is, and it will happen. He says what an epic confrontation is going to be between father and son. It's dream match territory for some. It would have been for me over a year ago. When I inducted my dad into the Hall of Fame, I had envisioned this moment. But now, it's not a dream for me. It's not epic to me. It's business as usual. And I'm going to beat my pops because that's how I advance my career. You see, that night in the hospital changed me. I truly believe it did, folks. I truly believe it did. Since that was the night where childhood dreams ended. My innocence was lost and I became the next big thing. The Black Sun and Kivo made me realize what this business was really about. I came back ruthless. I became a North American champion 2 times. Pops, I picked my side on that night. I ain't your little boy no more. You were standing in my way to becoming the top of this brand and to taking my title. I will do what I have to at MPWF Bloodlines. So folks, does that mean that Lemar Goldman is a part of the Black Sun? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a damn second here, folks. Lemar Goldman may be saying his piece, and I don't think he's fully answered the question, but there's his father, Antonio Goldman. And Goldman could be getting something out of his son here to meet face to face. We know that Lemar has been ignoring his father. But again, there's going to be no ignoring of Bloodlines. These two men are going to go one-on-one for that North American Championship. He's even got the Bloodline hat on, ladies and gentlemen. This is the true definition of the click review coming up here. Oh, wait a second! Oh, that's Kivo again! Oh, man, Kivo, this no good SOB. This piece of human waste. Garbage disposal, compost bin is Kivo. The brother's a brave buster to Antonio Goldman. And once again, Lemar Goldman is just watching this happen. This man just put his hands on your father and you're just watching it happen. So does that mean that you're aligned with Kivo? And Kivo says, Lemar, I told you that night in the hospital that I would open your eyes, and I have. The Black Sun and myself personally will have your back at Bloodlines. This is disgusting. This is disgusting and despicable. But Lemar Goldman hasn't said yet. Is he with the Black Sun or not? Or is this just all a ploy for that, folks? Is this just all a ploy for Lemar Goldman to keep that North American Championship. Folks, we got a lot of questions that need to be answered, and hopefully they will be answered. An MPWF Bloodlines theme song by Spineshank, Detached, as we take a look here for the North American Championship. Father versus son, Antonio Goldman versus Lemar Goldman. But we found out earlier tonight that Black Sun members Rohit Khan and Kenpachi Toshihiro will battle Chris Champ and Brian out of the tag team action. A European Championship gauntlet match. Tom Sawyer debuts, Mac Natural, Greg James, Big Brother Tony, and Wayne Level all for the European title. And what about this matchup here? Dr. Isis Jr.'s last match in the MPWF against Mr. Money in the Bank Marcus Eagle. Best 2 out of 3 falls for the CW World Tag Team Championship. Who's the best tag team in the world? The Blood Brothers, or the new tag team champions, the Future Foundation. And a 6-woman ladder matchup. Yushihari Itari, Bahara Kadia, Carmen Lee Carmichael, Carmichael, Lady Izanami, and the Wolf Queen Morgan Stone, all for the CW Women's World title. And in this one, the pseudo #1 contendership matchup for the world title, Ryan Sparxx, main event Ryan Sparxx versus the Messiah of the MPWF, Joey Eagle. And last but not least, our main event of the evening for the CW World Heavyweight Championship, Zeus challenger Shane Carter in a Falls Count Anywhere matchup, as well as, let's not forget, the semi-finals of the Core Challenge, all taking place right here at MPWF Bloodlines, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait, but here we are backstage with the Cruiserweight Champion, Chase Stevens and Phoenix Oscura. And Phoenix says, Chase, I want to let you know first that officially on War, episode 16, you and I will fight for the MPWF Cruiserweight Championship of the world. I say we tear the house down and put on a match people will never forget. And what a matchup that's going to be. Phoenix Oscura versus Chase Stevens for the Cruiserweight title on episode 16 of MPWF War. Chase says, Phoenix, that is something I completely agree with. Let's show the world that this is the best Cruiserweight division in all of core wrestling. But I do have one thing to ask. What is the deal with Sakura? She's bad news, and she's already been a threat to my Cruiserweight title and to Sarah. As much as I respect you, if you're involved with her or Marcus, you're enemy #1. Chase Stevens laying down the law here. Just coming back from Italy on that date there with Sarah Southside. Chase Stevens in full protection mode. And Phoenix Oscura saying, what's going on between me and Sakura doesn't concern you. With all due respect, Chase, I want to put on a classic match with you next episode, but I will take the Cruiserweight Championship from you. So I suggest our classic match. I suggest you concentrate, or our classic match will become an embarrassment. Well, folks, next episode, War episode 16, it's going to be Chase Stevens versus Phoenix Oscura for the Cruiserweight Championship of the world. And what a huge test this is here in the main event. With his girlfriend, part of the generation of scum, Marcus Eagle, Mr. Money in the Bank, has a matchup one-on-one with Shane Carter, the world champion. Marcus Eagle tried to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase at Survivor Series, but fell victim to Zeus, and Zeus is going to be another looming threat in this matchup. But so many people have told Marcus Eagle that he is not main event ready. Marcus Eagle has taken exception to that and has a big two-episode stretch here. Tonight he can take out the world champion, as well as take out Dr. Ice Jr. in his final match in the MPWF and MPWF Bloodlines, folks. A huge set of events coming up for that man right there.
Black Lambo, no passengers, black ski mask, chainsaw massacre.
Kid Marcus has to deal with that oil. That oil.
No eclipse, lock him in. Got a black 45, call it Black's Revenge. I'm a motherfucking animal. No John B. Cannonball. Every nigga in Atlanta know I'm psycho, insane about my cash. They can open out the trash.
The CAW World Heavyweight Champion, Shane Carmen. The big thing about this matchup too is, and I think Shane Carmen will realize as well, he's still banged up folks. What Zeus has done to him in recent months has been borderline insanity. And they're going to finally end it in a Falls Count Anywhere match at MPWF Bloodlines, and I cannot wait for that one. But again, the focus is on Mr. Money in the Bank, Marcus Eagle, here tonight. So what an incredible night of war it's been here for this crowd in Mobile, Alabama. But right now it's main event time. The man, the one, Shane Carter. And this crowd absolutely loves the world champion. You know, we mentioned how big of a matchup this is for Marcus Eagle, but not just that. Shane Carter is a wounded champion, and a win in the pinfall column, it won't matter. It won't matter. Shane Carter, injured or not, if Marcus Eagle could win here, this will build to his momentum. But Shane Carter gonna stop that, gonna try and win this matchup as quickly as possible here in the main event. You know, I spoke to Brian Adams, asking him why does he book this matchup, and he said Shane Carter wanted it. Marcus Eagle was out here at ringside last episode, looking around with that Money in the Bank briefcase, and Shane Carter says do something about it. Now granted, if Marcus Eagle was to win this matchup, he would not become the world champion. He has to specifically hand in that contract in the briefcase in order for that to take place. And now there's a jawbreaker there by Marcus Eagle though, catching Shane Carter. Says Shane Carter got a modicum of revenge on Zeus last episode, pile driver him off the apron through the table as Marcus wisely going after that midsection of Shane Carter. Crowd might not be happy with it, but Marcus Eagle can see a weakness and is going to stick to it. And oh, what a shot there by Marcus, dropping Shane Carter. Carter fires back. So Carter had some very disparaging words for Marcus Eagle on the Survivor Series buy-in show. It was on that night Marcus Eagle lost the Cruiserweight Championship to Chase Stevens, who will be competing in episode 16 of MPWF WAR against Phoenix Oscura. What a matchup that's going to be. It's Carter now back with that collar elbow tie up here. Now Shane Carter in trouble. Sorry, Marcus Eagle in trouble, and he gets an atomic drop for his troubles. An old school move there by the world champion. And now, oh, gets caught again. Marcus getting frustrated, getting caught by Shane Carter. Like I said, Shane Carter has got a poise, has got a level of confidence to him that even though Shane Carter is one of the most confident wrestlers we've ever seen, an added confidence to him. But wait a minute, Sakura Furukawa saving her boyfriend for the umpteenth time. And at this point, MPWF matchmakers, why is Sakura Furukawa even allowed out here? This is the same type of nonsense that she gets up to all the time that needs to be stopped here. And Marcus trying to take advantage with Shane Carter there, with eyes in the back of his head. And now, oh, a high angle back suplex there to Marcus Eagle. Cooking that leg here. Again, what about what Joey said to his son about poking a bear? One time you're going to poke a bear too big and it's going to strike back at you. Again, which bear is he poking that's too big? Is it Marcus Eagle? Sorry, is it Joey Eagle? Joey Eagle. Is it Dr. Rice Jr.? Is it Shane Carter? As Marcus gets dropped there, he looks like his father, so I messed that up, but got a lot to think about for Marcus Eagle. You know that Dr. Ice Jr. is watching this as well. It's not, oh, Carter ran into him, getting caught in the face with that boot as Marcus now throws him out the way with that arm drag. Oh, what a kick there. Big kick, savant kick to the face, and Shane Carter kick it out immediately though. As Marcus fights back here, and DDT there to Shane Carter. And now, Lion Salt there by Marcus Eagle. Marcus Eagle, a high flyer by trade, is really trying to transition himself into that main event position. Do you believe that Marcus Eagle is ready for this? Oh my God! Flying high over the top rope there on Shane Carter. And now driving that knee right to the face. And Marcus now going to beat on Shane Carter in the barricade. And like I said, this is the problem for Shane Carter here in this main event match. Shane Carter is wounded. He is hurt. And again, I don't know if it was wise. Shane Carter may have needed to take the night off before competing at MPWF Bloodlines. And now look at this here. Chin in the back. Marcus Eagle not going to do anything cool move-wise. It's just going to be effective. But Shane Carter with a right hand, and oh no, right back to that midsection again, and now an insecure. Secure Furukawa loving it. Watching her man wear down the champion, and Marcus saying that he's in control. And oh, wait a minute. Shane Carter with a small package here on Marcus Eagle with the cover. 2 and oh. And Shane Carter trying to fight back but missing that shot. And on Marcus Eagle. Oh, what a springboard forearm to the face of the champion. And now Marcus using those boots to stomp away at the face there of Shane Carter. And Carter may be split open as Marcus signaling for Secure Furukawa to undo the unprotected turnbuckle. And oh my word. And the damage may be done. This may be the end here for the main event, but no. Carter gets the shoulder up. And Marcus is beside himself. Crowd not happy at all. Shane Carter bleeding. Again, no way he was recovered to have this type of matchup. As now, ducking on that clothesline. Marufuji up the ropes there, and a big clothesline by Marcus Eagle. And now a bleeding champion on the floor. Marcus looking for the end here. And a frog splash, and he hits it. Big frog splash there on Shane Carter for the victory. And Carter kicks out again though. The one. And Shane Carter, as far as I'm aware, it's been months since Shane Carter's been pinned. As Shane Carter reverses and sends Marcus Eagle to the outside of the ring. And especially since becoming the champion, especially since winning the Royal Rumble, as Shane Carter flying on top of Marcus Eagle, no one's been able to pin him, and he's hoping that Marcus ain't gonna be the one tonight. And Shane Carter now building some momentum back here with that clothesline, and another one, but no, Marcus seeing it coming, and Marcus right back to those kicks to the midsection. Marcus Eagle is wrestling a perfect main event here tonight. And another right hand there. Marcus telling him, let's go. Let's go here. And oh man, kick to the leg here. And now he's got the champion reeling. He has got the champion reeling, and I would not get a Shane Carter's face like this. This is a bad move, and it is. Carter fighting back there with a clothesline. And another clothesline there by Shane Carter. And ducking under Marcus Eagle. And a big third clothesline there by the champion. And Shane Carter gonna go for the one and only here on Marcus Eagle, and he hits him with it. One and only by the CAW World Champion here in our main event for episode 15 of War. And old Marcus Eagle just got the shoulder up, folks. Two high-quality combatants going out of here in this matchup. And now Marcus set into the buckle. And now Shane Carter. What's he going to go for here? Oh, he's got him up for that suplex. Suplex off the top right there by the champion. But he's feeling the effects of it. He is feeling the effects of it. I know it. No reversal though. Marcus Eagle with the wherewithal to reverse Shane Carter instead of face versus to the ropes, and Marcus Eagle saying, I'm smart. I got it down pat, but no. Reversal there by Shane Carter. And Carter now. Atomic drop once again. And now Carter gonna fight back with that gut-wrench suplex there to Marcus Eagle. And now, oh, Marcus fires back again there. And now, wait a minute. Oh, he's gonna go for that Styles Clash. Styles Clash on the floor. What a match, folks. What a matchup. Styles Clash on the floor. And now Marcus throwing him inside the ring, and this is going to be it, folks. Styles Clash on the floor. The champion is down. Marcus Eagle is going to pin the world champion here, and he might just cash in the briefcase afterwards, but no. Shane Carter getting the shoulder up again. Shane Carter showing that unmatched resiliency, I should say. And now wait a minute. Carter's got him up here. Pile driver to Marcus Eagle. Pile driver. And oh, wait a minute. We knew this was coming. We knew this was coming. And oh, wait a minute. He's not even here. And oh, Marcus Eagle with the tights. With the tights. And Marcus Eagle has pinned the CAW World Heavyweight Champion with the tights. With the distraction by Zeus. And oh man, Shane Carter, he cannot believe that. He cannot believe that. And look at the elation of Marcus Eagle as Sakura Furukawa's face. Marcus Eagle has just pinned the world's heavyweight champion. And oh wait a minute, there's Zeus. That's one of the biggest cowards I've ever seen, but Shane Carter seeing him, and here we go. We're gonna get a preview of MPWF Bloodlines. Shane Carter says, forget this. He'll deal with Marcus Eagle later, but he's coming after Zeus now. Oh man, there's that power of Zeus again. Falls count anywhere. MPWF Bloodlines World Championship. There'll be no excuses. They'll be able to fight all around the building. And oh, wait a minute. Zeus now a power bomb there to Shane Carter. And then Zeus has just been trying to destroy Shane Carter at every single turn. At every single turn. It has been one of Shane Carter's biggest obstacles. Shane Carter has yet to pin Zeus ever in the MPWF, and now DDT there on the floor though. So there'll be no excuse at MPWF Bloodlines. And oh man, throwing Zeus right into the barricade. So these guys have been at wars with each other. The matchup at the Royal Rumble pre-show. The matchup of the ambulance match. Survivor Series where they broke the damn ring. And now Zeus gets smashed face first on the barricade. And throwing a knee lift there by Shane Carter. And we're going to need some security out here. We're going to need some officials out here. And oh my God, they just broke the barricade. They just broke the barricade, folks. They cannot be contained. These two men cannot be contained. And like I said, the entire arena is going to be their playground at MPWF Bloodlines. It's going to be a showdown in Dallas, Texas at MPWF Bloodlines, folks. I don't even know how Shane Carter's fought off to go through that barricade. But they're still going at it with no end in sight, folks. With no end in sight. Mobile is loving it, but they might not make it to MPWF Bloodlines. And now, oh man, face first again goes Shane Carter. And Zeus now, oh, crushing Shane Carter's skull with the steel chair here. And we need Brian Adams, man. Brian Adams needs to come out here and stop this. Brian Adams needs to come out here and stop this. Oh wait, though, Shane Carter, the champion, fights back here against Zeus, and what an elbow. And I think the elbow split open Zeus. And oh wait, he tried to go for the pile driver, and Zeus reverses it. He tried to go for the pile driver, and Zeus reverses it. And like I said, Zeus is banged up with that pile driver through the apron. Carter goes again, and he spins and he hits it. The pile driver taking out Zeus. And Brian Adams warned Zeus. Shane Carter is just as pissed off as you. Oh man, this is utter craziness here at the end of MPWF WAR. Oh wait a second, Marcus Eagle's gonna run down and try and cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase. And then we Dr. Rice Jr. Dr. Rice Jr. stopping him. Marcus going to cash in, and Dr. Rice Jr. now with a Death Valley driver. Oh my word, it's crazy here tonight on WAR. Marcus Eagle attempted to cash in on a Death Valley driver. And Dr. Rice says, I may be leaving the MPWF, but I'm no pushover, Marcus. I've been in this game longer than you. I can attack you from anywhere as well. Before you cash in that Money in the Bank, I'll be your test to see if you're main event ready. See you at Bloodlines. No cash in tonight for Marcus Eagle. And oh wait, these two men still going at it here. These two men still going at it here. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at the destruction in this arena. Oh no. Oh man. Shane Carter went face first on the concrete floor there. Look at the anarchy in the building. Oh man, Zeus just threw Shane Carter right to the steel steps. And now this is not good at all. Like I said, those injuries may be catching up to Shane Carter. As Carter's still again fighting though. Still fighting. Alright, wait a minute. Zeus down with those steps. And now, oh my god. Shane Carter writhing in pain. And Zeus now, oh my goodness gracious me, and oh no. Oh, Shane Carter might not even make it to Bloodlines. Shane Carter might not even make it to Bloodlines. Wait a second here. Wait a second here, oh my god. That's it, folks. There's just no way Shane Carter wins at Bloodlines at this point. And I don't know if Zeus can be stopped. And now Zeus with the end of days to Shane Carter. Like I said, who's going to stop him? You? You guys going to jump out your TV screen here or jump onto your laptop screen and save Shane Carter? We're going to sit here and pray that Carter can fight back. But I don't think it's going to happen. Oh my god, look at the state of Shane Carter. Look at the state of Shane Carter. Look at this here. The end of days. It's going to be Falls Count anywhere anywhere in the building, anywhere outside the building, we will finally have a winner through hook or crook at MPWF Bloodlines. The question is going to be, is this the image that we're going to see when the show is all said and done? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dwayne James Johnny Feelgood. I will see you for Annihilation, and I will see you with a war brand for MPWF Bloodlines. Good night, folks.